It wasn't me. 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 It wasn't me.
Welcome, part of our company. This tape is the 16th tip to how to be a great member of staff and stay at your job. Today's lesson is how to reboot a defective toy. First, look at the back of the doll. You'll see a blue button next to the others. Press it. Then, look at the belly and open the stomach hatch. Pick up the batteries inside the doll. Make sure to not leave a mark or a fingerprint on it. Finally, throw the doll in the garbage compactor. Voila! That's all. It was a message from Playbury Production and Industries.
So, it's you, Andy, right? I've heard that you were an important piece of our company. You don't really want to talk, do you? Listen, I'm not here as a villain, but I'm here as a friend. I know that this place can be terrifying and not for kids like you, but we have. I have to listen to my boss. But anyways, I'm also here to ask you some questions. Can I? Yes. I'm glad to know that. So first question. Is you skin hard to wear? Okay. So, second question. These pills on the table, are they really useful to you? Yes? And how? Oh, you're writing. Let me put on my glasses. So, you wrote, I quote, "These pills erase my feeling of being unexposed to the daylight." Stop. They make me feel better in my head, too. Stop. Maybe they're fake, but they keep me alive day after day. Stop. Wow. What an answer. Well, that's your feeling of every day. You know, I'm not gonna judge you. Listen, I finish my work in 3 minutes. So let's say that we finished for today. Is that good for you? Yeah, fine.
Yellow? Conrad? Yeah, I call you to let you know that Sam took some pills that this little boy often eats.
What? And why did she do that?
I don't know. She took them and ran away. We can't find her anymore.
Look, I can't be here in a minute. I'm supposed to open the third store in the country. We'll see that later.
What? No! What do I have to do?
Okay, listen. You have to find her and to put her in a desolated room. It's the same thing that quarantine. But yes, find her before her skin turns blue.
Blue. All right, I'll try to do that.
And Donovan. Don't let her touches you.
You must be Eleanor, is that right?
Yes.
Yes, so I present myself. I'm Mr. Herman, but you can call me David. I am hired by Playbury Industries to ask questions to their employees, especially kids. Notice that I'm not your enemy, but your friend. You can tell me everything, okay? Fine. So, these questions...
David, I have a question.
Go on.
Is my dog fine?
Yes, for sure. Why?
It's because he's really quiet these days. Is it because of the thing?
What thing?
You know, that thing. The progress experiment. I don't remember the exact name, but...
Listen, can we just do the interview, and then you'll go back to your room?
I thought you were my friend.
And I am. But you have to know that there is some confidential things that I'm not supposed to say.
No. A true friend doesn't hide anything.
So, imagine for a minute that the war is still happening. If the leaders exchange their defense systems and the models of their artillery, the war would never be over. That's the same thing.
No. We're talking about my brother. This stupid war isn't the same thing.
Well, they were right. You're as special as your twin.
Sometimes you wait for things to change for you, and sometimes you realize they can't without you being there. The influence you have over other people is so important that it should not be neglected. Where there is control and relentlessness only reflects a hint of problems, but in such a big world like this, the heart is always present. The inspiration, the sharing, the creation, everything revolves around us. All these things inhabit us and are transmitted. Some people will only see a possibility of being the king. They want to screw up some and will see themselves doing almost unimaginable things. But others, and unwittingly will build young children psychologically to survive this world almost destroyed by man. You would like to know what is behind this door, don't you? The truth is that even those who built it don't know it. I don't know either. I just tell myself that's what they all want. Interpret possibilities and build theories on them. Maybe it's better that way because sometimes the truth is like the people around you. When you know it, you will either be happier or completely disappointed. We can't decide. I can't decide. In the end, whether we are children or adults, we know how to calm the ferocity within us and sit down for a few minutes to observe the store. Just a blank page of an open book, just a question. But will the public accept it as such?
Perhaps some things are best left forgotten for now.
Conrad, what do we have to do? I was not ready for the war.
Don't worry, Jamie. We'll keep children inside the company and keep the company to be protected from the war. We'll make something bigger than all of us. Something to help and to be benefit for us. Especially me. We'll train kids and let them grow up thanks to us. Thanks to me. My ideas. You have to learn that you were wrong. We can't create a smile, but we can let a smile appear thanks to experiments.
What? It's because of this disease that you got?
That's not a disease. That's a power that God gave to me.
But if the war ends, where do children will go then?
Well, nowhere. The war won't be finished for these kids. Believe me,